All right, guys, this is the Friday Farm Update video. I used to make these all the time, and then I stopped. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and make one. So I just try to, I don't know, talk about what we did this week, what we got coming up. If you ever have any questions, let me know, and I can answer them. Otherwise, probably, all five of you watching this, I hope you enjoy. All right. Anyway, so this week we did something that we had been wanting. I've been wanting to do for a couple years. I met a guy at the processor about 2 years ago. His name is Todd, and he's from Riesel. Him and his wife Catherine own Blackland Farm Cattle, and I met him about 2 years ago. He's an awesome guy, doing the same kind of stuff, pasture broilers. He's also doing like honey, laying hens. They do turkeys, cattle, all sorts of stuff. Everything that I'm into, or want to be into at least. And so we finally went out to see their farm on Monday. I had a day off of work, and so we loaded up everybody and went out there and checked out their operation. And it's always nice to go anywhere you go. Anytime I go to someone else's farm, I think that's like the perfect farm. Anyway, so it's the same thing. They had a great farm. We got to see all their animals, talk to him about a lot of their stuff with their chickens and their laying hens and their broilers, and see what they did and what's working for them and what they had tried, and kind of talk about, I don't know, just bounce ideas off each other. So it was good to talk to them. I also traded them a chicken plucker for a bunch of transport cages that I was needing to get. So that worked out for me. And I've talked with you, some of you have bought turkey, or I don't know who's watching this. People have bought turkeys from them in the past, and they are also the people who are currently providing our eggs that we're selling at the market. And so, like I said, they do a really good job. And so I was pumped to be able to see them and talk to them. And I never met Catherine before. So anyway, that's that. That's what we did on Monday. What else? What else do we got going on? Right now we got broiler chicks. They are 2 weeks old. They've been doing all right. I've lost probably about 5 or 6. And so I'm not sure why exactly. It hasn't been like an epidemic, so I don't think anything's too terribly wrong. So we're just staying on top of making sure they got feed and their shavings are clean and they got clean water. But the temperatures have been up and down, and the barn they're in is super drafty. So I think that's probably, I don't know. Anyway, but overall they're doing all right, and so we typically keep the first batch in the barn for 4 weeks because it's usually wet or cold. So unless we get a nice spell here next week, we'll probably end up keeping them in the barn for 4 weeks. The laying hens are doing really well. We're getting like 40 plus eggs a day. Some of them are pretty good size. A lot of them still are super small. And so we're holding off selling those for that reason. And the other reason is with the laying hens, we decided to go to a non-soy feed. But we just started feeding them that about a week and a half ago. So I kind of just was waiting. I don't know how long it takes before I can feel good about saying they're non-soy, because they were on soy feed for 4 months. So anyway, that'll still be a couple more weeks. So for the eggs, we're still selling them at the farmer's market. We've been selling them for $6, and that was going really well until there was like more people selling eggs at the market, and which is fine. It's just everyone's selling us for $5. So we're trying to figure out if it's worth it to drop down to $5 or to stay at $6. So we're trying to figure that out. The other thing we're doing is we're working on designs for our egg box. Can you see this? So that's like one design that we're probably not going to use. So we're trying to do that. So that's all I got for the hens. Let me think what else. Farmer's market was okay last week. It was kind of cold. It's kind of supposed to be cold this week again, but for those of you who made it out there, thank you as always. And we'll be out there again, always. We did have Tuesday was our Waco home delivery. And we had one customer, and that was kind of by accident. They were just needing some chicken, and I was like, yeah, we're doing our delivery tomorrow. And so that worked out. So our home delivery the next one will be in 2 weeks from this Tuesday. So that will be March the 3rd. So March the 3rd, home delivery to Waco. We're doing that. It's a $5 charge, but we deliver to most all the zip codes in the surrounding Waco area, or we will. That's our goal, to do that better or more. And so I think that's it. We got a lot of rain this week. I think we got about 2 inches of rain. That was good. Everything's wet. It's cold. It's supposed to freeze tonight. This is actually Thursday night, so it froze last night. That's what happened. Okay. And so yeah, that's all I got. That's my Friday. That was my Friday update. Okay, that was 6 minutes. I'm gonna cut it off now. Hope to see you out at the farmers market. If you have any questions, let me know. And this is John Stanley, your farmer, signing off.